A shrill scrape of metal against porcelain cut through the room's hum. It was a fleeting, jagged sound, more piercing than the bursts of laughter rippling around the table. She tossed her comment lightly, as if asking for another splash of Merlot. "I wish I'd chosen my old love instead," she said. The table dissolved into chuckles. Her sisters, her friends, even her mother, whose head snapped back with a sharp, yipping laugh. I didn't join them. My fork came to rest quietly on my plate. My heart pulsed faster, though I curved my lips into a smile. Then I spoke a single line. The room froze, silent as a crypt. She never uttered another word to me after that. 10 years of marriage. Countless nights poured into her dreams, shouldering the burdens of our shared life. I thought we were a team. When her career stumbled, I paid the bills. When her mother's health waned, I sat vigil through the longest hours. When doubt gnawed at her, I was the voice assuring her she was enough. But love is a fragile coin, only worth something when both invest. I gave all I had. She saved hers for someone else. The clues were faint at first. Late-night messages, her phone always turned screen down on the counter, a sudden zeal for nights out with friends. I told myself I was seeing things, but mistrust has a sharp, lingering smell. Then came the night she whispered another man's name in her sleep. Not mine, but his. I lay awake, staring at the ceiling until morning, each second etching a deeper cut in my heart. That night shifted something inside me. The warmth of devotion cooled into determination. I didn't challenge her. That would have given her the upper hand. Instead, I watched. Her smiles at her phone carried a softness I hadn't seen in ages. Her laughter sparkled, quick and bright, at the chime of a text. I followed the trail. His name was Daniel, her old flame, the one before me. Emails revealed the truth. A hidden cloud folder, stuffed with pictures, confirmed it. She wasn't just remembering. She was living a double life with him. At that dinner, her remark wasn't a slip. It was a cloaked admission, dressed in jest, probing for my reaction. I didn't give her anger. Anger is sloppy, leaves marks. I chose precision. First, I safeguarded my money. I funneled my income into a secret account she didn't know existed. The house was mine alone, and I made sure it stayed that way. She thought marriage meant shared property. She never read the fine print. Next, I collected evidence, screenshots, audio, a detailed log of dates, times, and hotel receipts, enough to crush her in any courtroom. Then I cultivated allies. Her friends respected me. Her family held me in esteem. Quietly, I let them see her inconsistencies. A subtle glance when she lied. A faint headshake when her tales didn't add up. Suspicion spread like a slow venom. Timing was critical. Vengeance requires the perfect instant, and she gave it to me. At that dinner, her words hung in the air. I wish I'd chosen my old love instead. Laughter followed, as if it were a playful barb. I let a serene smile cross my face, steady as ice. Then I said, "Odd, he seems to think you should have married him too. I've read the messages." Forks froze midair. Wine glasses trembled in shaky hands. Her face blanched, as if life itself had drained from her. I kept my voice level. The silence amplified my words. Her mother's jaw dropped. Her sister's laughter died in her throat. Eyes locked on her, not me. For once, I wasn't the one laid bare. She faltered. "What are you talking about?" But her voice cracked, exposing her guilt. I leaned back, calm, deliberate. "Look at her phone," I said. "Unless she's already deleted it all." No one moved, but they didn't need to. The moment had done its damage. I stood, slid my chair in with precision, and walked away, leaving her marooned in the ruin. She never spoke to me again. Not that night, not the next morning, not when the divorce papers arrived, her name printed cleanly at the bottom. Her friends contacted me, offering apologies for her. Her mother begged me to rethink. I didn't. The evidence went to my attorney. She left with only her clothes and her regret. Daniel didn't stay either. She burned our marriage for him, and he left her in the ashes. Every bond she had unraveled in her hands. I think back to that dinner sometimes. The clink of cutlery, the forced laughter, the tremor in her hand when I spoke. She thought she held the upper hand, that she was untouchable. She underestimated the power of silence. She underestimated me. I harbor no regrets. Not for a single word, not for a single move. True revenge isn't rage or yelling or begging. It's letting them face their own image in a room full of people who finally see them for what they are. When I left that night, I wasn't the man she betrayed anymore. I was the one who undid her. She wished she'd chosen her ex. I wished she'd kept her thoughts silent. In the end, we both reaped what we sowed.